I was in a bookstore, and I bought Down the Highway. It was a one-night chronicle of the 60s in New York, and how the carpets had rolled themselves outwards. So I got the Greyhound at 6 a.m. from Montreal, and I arrived in New York 9 hours later because the border was stalled. The following day, I was in a Korean restaurant on the corner of Broadway and 49th, and the man across the table from me was a man from northern India whose hometown was 50 miles from the border with Nepal. And he was going on and on about this song, Visions of Joanna. I said I'd heard about it, but I hadn't heard it. I went on to tell him that tomorrow I'm going to check out Times Square, and with a cock of his chopsticks and a flick of his eyelids, he told me to beware. So the following morning, I moved out of the subway station into the crowd, and all around me is electronic warfare. There's tourists dressed up in paparazzi uniforms. There's policemen dressed up in arms, and I think to myself, at any minute now, one of these dumpsters just might explode. And that the fear in this place needs a haircut, but the barber shop is closed. And I see a young boy pulling at the sleeve of his mother's dress, and he says, Mom, looking at the clouds above, I think it's about to rain. She looked at him with a smile on her feathered brow and said, don't worry, it's just rain. The barber shop is closed. The barber shop is closed. I flipped through the pages of the phone book to try and find the perfect song. And when I dusted dust off the books of history, I found myself looking at all the things that went right, but found myself getting stuck in all the dreams that went wrong. But then I spent the night with Sarah after I saw her hitchhiking on the side of the road. I picked her up, and we drove through mountain passes close to the border, where border guards just want to make conversation before you pass on by. And we were driving halfway between the place where we'd already paid and the place where we still owed. That no man's land where shoulders to lean on are hard to find. These days I lie beside her, and sometimes I wake up, she's not there. And later I find her among the newspaper headlines, sometimes among the pages that guide those who believe, among the broken windows and the dream catchers that line these city streets. And we agreed that night to bless ourselves with highway love as the raindrops move the dust off the bookshelf stack so high the hell of the street lights we'd already passed. And she said hallelujah to the phone number that you and I had the book. And there was music in the mountains close to the border, to us in the distance. I close to the and then she leaned over and whispered and asked, have you heard about the story of what the river gave the boat? And I said, no, I'm sorry, I haven't. She said, don't worry. She rolled the window down and gave the wind a smile to carry to the next car down the road. It's still a long way to go. Looking for that woman, looking for your man who don't believe in music, that needs a hospital